Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And my name is Jessica.
And this is Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
Ariel's beginning. Little Mermaid, Ariel's beginning.
The Little Mermaid 3 for simplicity's
I've
sake.
never seen this. That's why I didn't know the name.
Yep.
But yeah, Little Mermaid 3.
So that will be the theme for tonight, along with random Disney's Marvel, Star Wars trivia. Anything Disney is fair game tonight. And yes, Avery has already pointed out in the chat that things are a little different. We're toying with things. So let us know whether you do, you don't like them.
Well, it's not staying like this, right?
Well, this aspect is the
but
background.
They can't see. Kyle pointed to the desk.
I'm talking about audio and visual right here in front of us, but I'm also talking about behind us as well, because that is the old bookshelf over behind Jessica right now. It'll still be in the shot somewhat, but we're going to be getting some more bookshelves to go back there finally. So yes, the setup is different, and there's a lot more room now because we're not smashed up against that bookshelf like we normally are, knocking things off, because normally that's what happens. If you've seen our blooper reels before, Jessica's like launched Lucy into the stuff before and like clanged it all around.
Yeah, broke a mug.
I think I broke that mug. If we're thinking of the same.
Yeah,
mug.
I mean, I just meant one of us broke a mug.
Okay.
I wasn't claiming fault on that.
Thought you were being really nice and taking blame for breaking a mug.
Never.
Jessica does not break mugs.
No, but Kyle's broken too.
What's the other? Oh.
Kyle broke my grumpy mug.
That's what made her really grumpy.
It was a mug that was out of production, I guess.
Yeah.
And had to pay $40 to get another one on eBay to complete my set.
It wasn't 40.
$37.95.
It was more expensive than it should have been, but it was worth it so she could have the complete set again. So now every time I hold that mug,
but to be fair, he gave it to me as like a Christmas gift, and I was like, "No, dude, you were the one that broke my mug. This doesn't count as a Christmas gift."
You told me to.
Didn't.
Anyway, we're not gonna have that argument right here on the camera. Welcome to a lot of our regulars who are already here. We've already addressed Avery, but Pamela's here. Daniel's here. Good to see all of you. Thank you so much for being here bright and early. If you can, as you're watching, whether it's live or on the replay, if you'll make sure you smash that like button. We'll get started here in just a little bit with Trivia Night. But we missed you guys last week while we were off for Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had.
It seems weird that Thanksgiving was last Thursday. Like, it feels like Thanksgiving was a long time ago.
It does kind of, doesn't it? It's because we've been so busy.
I think that's it. Yeah, we have just been crazy.
Yeah, we have a wedding to go to this weekend, so
Not a wedding, my brother's wedding.
I didn't know if you wanted to share exactly who it was. I'm just saying we're busy. Little busy.
Very busy.
Very busy with all the things going on. So yes, all of that. I know it's blank right there right now. So now you've never seen this part of the wall before, but it's not that interesting. But there will be a bookshelf going in there soon, and then you can obviously see some more stuff that we've kind of spread out behind me. Lots of Star Wars things. There's some pictures and stuff that Jessica has gotten me that we finally were able to put up. So
I know your head is covering up that Mickey clock, which I really like. Duck down. Yeah. I love that clock.
Duck like Donald Duck. So yes, the Mickey clock. It's not working actually.
Well, you have to put batteries in it.
I guess I need to. I need to go find a battery to put it in. But yeah, so hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you were thankful for so many things. We're thankful to be back with you guys.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Do you want me to not tell them that we're thankful?
I just knew.
Clint's here, by the way. Good to see you, Clint.
Oh, our local ESPN celebrity.
ESPN celebrity?
I guess it was CBS.
CBS? Was he on CBS too?
Remember during the Iron Bowl, he made it
Oh,
on the
yeah,
TV?
that's right. That's right. So I guess you are a little bit of a celebrity. Leonard, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Glad to have you here. I think we're about ready to get things kicked off here, so we'll go ahead and get started with the pre-show stuff, the rules, regulations, hints, all that kind of stuff. So as a reminder, 20 individual questions tonight for Disney Trivia Night. The first 10 are the pre-announced theme. And as a shout out to Pamela, she was the winner of last season, so this was her selection. So Little Mermaid 3 will be the first 10. The second 10 will be random. Anything in the Disney spectrum. We will also have a timer of 40 seconds where you will be able to answer the question one time. Your first answer is the only one that will count. We'll use discretion for typos, mistypes, all that kind of stuff. But one answer is all that you get. Be strategic with when you post it because you don't want other people stealing from you like Jessica. She would steal it from you.
No.
Disney Trivia Night tips for you to just take a look at and make sure you have the best possible experience tonight, whether you feel like you're a little bit behind in chat, your answer came up first. These are all things that we've run into before, so just keep a few of those things in mind. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard and look who won last night, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago. Pamela, not only are we doing her theme tonight, but she got the last game winner point. So she has put herself into a tie with Avery at the top with 11 points total. But everybody else is pretty close behind there as well. And you can see the top 20 as well. People trying to work their way up into the top 10. If you want to be on that leaderboard, here's how you do it. You got to be here often and hang out with us and play Disney Trivia Nights. 3 possible points total for each of those games that we play on Trivia Nights. But the final game winner point is based off of a random draw, based on the number of correct answers you get in one single game. So, with that being said, let's see what everybody else is saying in chat before we get started. There was a Little Mermaid 3. Oh man, I missed that. I think a lot of us did. It's one of those straight to DVD or VHS. It's probably
it was VHS.
Was
right?
it VHS? No.
It had to be VHS.
I can't say when this was because that might be a question, but
okay, so that helps me.
It's probably within the window of it could be both. Maybe. We'll see.
To be fair, I almost watched Beauty and the Beast Christmas.
The Enchanted Christmas? It's actually good.
I almost watched that today. And it was like a straight to VHS.
Mm-hmm. I remember we watched that. I feel like growing up, me and my brothers always had that one at least once during the Christmas time.
Yeah.
Because we go to Blockbuster like every Friday and get a game and a movie. And
now there's no Blockbuster.
Well, now you have Netflix.
I know. Now you actually have better stuff.
Now you have Xboxes, PlayStations.
But I'm just saying. What a time to be alive.
Pamela has confirmed no DVD. Interesting. So that gives you a little hint right there.
Uh-oh. And Avery said what year?
Well, I guess we'll just have... You shouldn't have called it out.
So let's go to question 1 before we spoil more things.
Question 1. Here we go.
Who voices Ariel in The Little Mermaid 3? Shoot, who voices Ariel in Little Mermaid 1? Who voices Ariel in Little Mermaid 3?
Do you really not know this?
I really don't know this.
But no, I'm talking about like who voiced it in number 1. Don't say the name. I'm just because I don't want to give any hints. But like, you don't know that answer?
No.
Wow.
Do you know that answer?
What you're in Little Mermaid? Yes,
Did normal people know that answer?
Yes.
Okay, Kyle.
Jessica, this is not. I'm not saying it's the answer to the question, but who voiced the Little Mermaid in the original? That's like a Disney legend.
That's good for her.
Goodness, I didn't even start the timer. We got like 10 more seconds, basically.
Is it the same? Is it
I'm
Angela
so flabbergasted.
Lansbury? Is that her name? The
No,
lady that
don't
Mrs. Potts?
No, don't name names out now. But anyway.
Listen.
And we'll say time. The correct answer is Jodie Benson. Last one to get it on time was Leonard. Good job. You don't know Jodie Benson? Come on. Leonard got it. Pamela got it. Allie Rose, you taking these points down?
No, because you told me not to.
No. Take everybody's. We'll discuss that later. Take everybody's points down. Leonard, Pamela, Allie Rose, 8, Avery, and Daniel. Everybody got it. Looks like that's playing so far, except for Clint, because Clint doesn't know what Little Mermaid is. There's an Auburn connection there. Yes, there is. Clint and I have discussed this, that we should do like a tie-in between my Auburn stuff.
Oh, she's narrating Candlelit Processional today. Wow,
is it
that's
today?
Hard to say. Candlelight Processional.
She's like literally doing it right now. That's
Today.
crazy and serendipitous. And if I had paid attention to that, I could have used it as a trivia question. But here we are. Jodie Benson is the answer for that one, and
Maybe Avery should get a bonus point for that.
I mean, you have a bonus point to give, so if you want to
So
give it
do
to
you.
him, I'm good right now at this point. But here's the cool thing about this is like she is one of the few people to come back and do it for these like direct-to-movie videos, because usually it's like the stars can't be convinced to come back and do those two things. But like Matthew Broderick did it for The Lion King 2. He came back for that one. And I think most of the other cast as well. So it's pretty cool. Corey Meets World is streaming it right now. Have it on a separate tab. Well, I appreciate you multitasking at this one. So that's pretty cool that he's doing that one. So I would love to hear her do that. Question 2.
In what year was The Little Mermaid 3 released? Boom. We should all get this.
I need to double.
As long as Avery's right.
I don't know that he is.
Yes,
actually.
he is. That's
he
the exact answer that Avery put.
Well, I guess Jessica just revealed it officially too.
Whoops. In what year was The Little Mermaid 3 released?
So there's a freebie out there apparently for everybody. Yeah, Avery, you got to keep that in check, buddy. You can't be giving away points in the.
But I'm
initial
appreciative because that's the only point I'm going to get.
I can't count that one for you. The points don't count anyway for you.
I'm counting it. If I'm taking the points down, I'm counting it.
When was this film released? In what year?
You know, I said it 2 times. My 2 times don't count or anything.
Nope, they don't. And time, 2008 was the correct answer. Last one to get it was Pamela. So we got Pamela, Leonard, Avery, 8, Allie Rose, Daniel. And did everybody else get it? Yes. There we go. Okay. Question 3.
What was the name of Ariel's mother? Isn't she dead?
Jessica, why don't we not reveal things until...
I asked! What was the name of Ariel's mother?
Remember how we talked about, maybe not discussing things that might be trivia questions later on? I just looked at that name that you used. By the way, hey, I know I asked this earlier, but I want to ask again because I didn't see an answer. How does our audio sound? Is it okay? I've got a new setup here, so I want to make sure it's above us.
It's got a little bit of cat hair on it, so that could be affecting it.
So just let us know if it sounds okay. If it doesn't, we can switch back to our old thing of having it kind of in front of us a little bit.
Oh, I'm very wrong.
What's your name? If you listen to TikTok. Tony! No, I'm not going to do that.
Don't do the rest. Stop it.
And time. The correct answer is Athena. Let's see who all got it. WDW Fanatic was the last one to get it. So we got him, or WDW Fanatic, Allie Rose, Daniel, Leonard, 8, Pamela, and Avery. Very good. Queen.
Pamela better get 10 points here. Like, if she doesn't get all these right, I would be concerned.
That's
Maybe her internet could crap out. That's always fair.
That's a fair point. Thank you for the feedback. I'm glad it sounds okay because we're trying new things, as you can tell, with all the stuff going on.
And by we mean Kyle, because he is the brains of this operation. He does it all.
I wouldn't call it brains. I'd call it
the engineer.
Sure, I was going to use something a little self-deprecating, but if you want to make me sound
Kyle
official.
does a good job.
Question 3. What do you want? Are we on 4?
4.
We're on 4. She must want something.
What did King Triton ban from the kingdom at the beginning of The Little Mermaid 3?
This one can be a little tricky if you've done your research, but there's one specific thing. Well, I mean, it's not the worst answer you could give, but it's wrong.
What did King Triton ban from the kingdom at the beginning of The Little Mermaid 3?
Jessica gave a relevant answer.
Okay. At least I didn't say puppies. I mean, puppies can't be underwater, so that would have been stupid.
Dogfish can.
What?
And did you know that sharks, their babies are called pups? So yes, puppies can be underwater. Wow. Sorry, the zookeeper in me came out. And time. The correct answer is music. Last one to get it on time was Pamela. So we got Pamela, Avery, Allie Rose, Daniel, 8, and that's everybody. Music. Supposedly, like it says love in there too, but we're not going to do something like...
ban love? That doesn't even make sense.
I think it's just one of those generic
Also,
things.
what kind of Scrooge bans music?
If you read the plot of the film, you would understand why he could be that way.
Were they doing booty dancing?
I can't even.
Question
All right,
5.
Question 5. I don't know what's going on here now.
Which character was voiced by its original actor/actress for the last time in The Little Mermaid 3?
Ooh, so many options. So many options.
Which character was voiced by its original actor or actress for the last time in Little Mermaid 3?
Look at Avery bringing in other Disney films into this. Do you know who he's referencing, Miguel?
From Coco.
Oh, good job. The best Pixar film of all time. It is. Yes, it is. Don't argue with me. We'll fight on camera.
We already have. We always do.
That's good. I mean, you gave an answer of a character in the film. It's wrong, but yeah.
Well, thank you. Again, this would be like me trying to do calculus.
Time. Sebastian is the correct answer. Last one to get it on time was Avery. So we got Avery and Daniel, and that is everybody who got it on time. Sebastian, because this is on a sad note.
I also gave Pamela the point because hers came in literally right as you said time.
Mr. Wright, I think it's Edward Wright or something Edward Wright. He's the person who passed Sebastian, and there wasn't another opportunity to play the character in like a commercial or something like that until, unfortunately, he died. So this is the last time he voiced the character. Wow. Whereas Jodie Benson, they still use her like she voiced the character in Wreck-It Ralph, I believe. I think
Probably.
so. I feel like that's... Anyway, question 6.
What renowned Disney voice actor / actress has a role in The Little Mermaid 3? Listen, I know none of these things. What renowned Disney voice actor / actress has a role in The Little Mermaid 3?
Just as a little clarification, we obviously haven't mentioned this one yet. I probably should have put a little bit more emphasis on that. This is a different one than we've talked about already. I think when you think about voice acting, this is a name that's synonymous with it. Samuel Wright. Thank you, Pamela. Forgot about it with Samuel. I don't know why it was Edgar Wright. That's a director of Ant-Man.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's the name of the gentleman who used to voice Sebastian. Oh. Yes. Jamaican, obviously. Oh, excuse me. The correct answer is nobody got it, I don't think. Nope. Jim Cummings. Avery, you got it, but it was after the time went off. Jim Cummings, he's voiced basically everything in the entire Disney spectrum. He's done Winnie the Pooh, all this kind of stuff. Like, he's the quintessential voiceover guy. Other than probably Bill Farmer, who does Goofy and does a lot of other things. Remember,
he's the guy that lives near us.
Somewhere he has a house near us. Whether he lives here full time, we don't know.
But he does the high school morning announcements in his Goofy voice occasionally.
Yuck. All right.
Wow.
So no one got that on time.
That
was not my best one.
No.
Question 7.
The Little Mermaid 3 was the last Disney animation sequel until which film?
Whoa, excuse me. I'm ahead of the schedule here.
You worry about yourself.
I'm sorry.
The Little Mermaid 3 was the last Disney animation sequel until which film?
Now we go. Now we're back.
Wow, Kyle.
I do what I can. Edgar Wright didn't direct Ant-Man, but was credited. I should say that he was going to be the director, and then it fell through. So yes, he is credited for some of the stuff. So thank you for the clarification, Daniel. You guys are getting too good at trivia. You've learned too much from us, and not from us. Maybe
from Avery.
From the stuff that we've shared and looked up ourselves. The correct answer is Ralph Breaks the Internet. Nobody got it in time, I don't think. Nope. No. Everybody said Frozen 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet came before that. It's not Pixar. It is Disney animation, just computer animation.
Wow. You just love to stump us.
I love stumping people. And there's a couple more coming up as well, so I'm really happy about that. Question 8.
What is the relationship of the villain in The Little Mermaid 3 to Ariel? What is the relationship of the villain in The Little Mermaid 3 to Ariel? Mine's wrong.
Not quite, Jessica. Not quite.
I said brother-in-law. Those are all the villains.
Avery, how could you forget that movie? That is a masterpiece. I love Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's so meta, and it's so like making fun of us and our culture now. Like, it's just the best.
They should do a Ralph Breaks the Pandemic.
Oh.
Talk about meta.
And time. The correct answer is we'll accept Nanny. I think Allie Rose is the only one that got it in there. Let me double check here. Yes, Allie Rose is the only one that got it in time. I would have accepted governess. I would have accepted, caretaker or something like that. But governess is what she's listed as.
Oh, do you remember that movie, Au Pair?
Can't say that I do.
It was an ABC channel, family something, freeform. I don't know.
It's an ABC Family channel, something.
It was like Disney Channel original movies, but it was ABC Family original movie. Somebody knows the Au Pair. It was wonderful.
Okay, Jessica, we're going to move right along with that one. What is this, 9?
Anyway. How many sisters does Ariel have?
Take a wild guess at that one.
Oh, Allie Rose knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, you and Allie Rose can go watch it
Thank
together.
you. I loved it too. It probably isn't even anywhere that we can stream it.
Is it a Disney thing?
It was ABC. I just said that.
ABC is Disney.
Right, but I don't know that it's on the Disney thingy.
Well, I bet you we could go look it up.
You probably wouldn't appreciate if I stopped our stream to go look.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
Just thought I'd check.
No. How many sisters did she have? And time. The correct answer is 6 sisters.
Yes! I got something right!
WDW Fanatic, Avery, and that's it. Everybody else who wrote 7, you were counting Ariel in that list because I did the same exact thing.
You know why I got that right?
Why'd you get that right?
I counted on the picture you put there.
Did you cheat? You cheated.
I used my resources.
That's one way to phrase that.
Question 10.
Last theme question. Here we go.
Who was responsible for the death of Queen Athena?
So there, spoiler alert. Obviously, she wasn't there in The Little Mermaid or The Little Mermaid 2. So if you've been spoiled, I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a dark answer.
It's always the husband. Who is responsible for the death of Queen Athena?
I mean, he did have a pointy stick thing, like the little Triton thing. He could have.
A trident?
Obviously, that's not the answer. I wouldn't be saying
I know.
that.
There's literally a book called It's Always the Husband.
It's always the husband. Actually, it's always the wife.
No, it's not.
and all
How
the
many
things
wives
that I
murder
watch-
their spouses?
Gone Girl.
Nobody died.
She murdered. Yeah, lots of people died in that. Anyway,
The spouse did not die. Just
Pirates is
everyone
the correct answer.
died. Pirates?
The correct last one to get on time was 8. So we got 8, Pamela, and that is it. Good job, Pirates. And it was, from what I read, because I haven't watched it yet, somewhat incidental too, but they were responsible for her death. Anyway, so
Or
there.
maybe it was a plot. They wanted you
I
to
don't
think it was
think,
incidental.
Pamela, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that they were really significant in the plot after the opening.
I'm just
Hashtag
saying,
spoilers.
maybe Triton paid the pirates to kill her off.
Yeah, I'm going to bet no, based off how he's characterized the rest of the franchise. So I'm going to bet he was...
People can really fool you.
You know what? They have done spins on other Disney movies, like Maleficent. So if you would like to write that and submit that to Disney as the husband's the villain, sure, go right
I'm
ahead.
good. I don't know that a bunch of 4-year-olds need to watch that movie.
There's some darker and scary or messed up things in Disney films already, so that wouldn't be the worst
I
thing.
don't think Athena getting stabbed with a trident is probably the best way to start a Disney film.
It
Anyway,
may not be. Anyway, real quick break before we get started on the random stuff. Ways that you can help support our content here on our channel. One of those being becoming channel members. We want to thank our Powerline members, Pamela and Daniel, and several of you out there. But thank you so much for helping support our content here. Other things that you can do there as well. There's also our Facebook group, Disney Through Your Eyes. We're our eyes, this is your eyes. So go on that Facebook group, hang out with us, and talk about some Disney things over there. With that being said, it's not round 2, just part 2 of the Little Mermaid Trivia Night, but these are all random. Here we go.
what attraction was added to Animal Kingdom in 2001? Which attraction was added to Animal Kingdom in 2001?
Did you say whatch?
I said, yeah.
She said whatch.
Because I read it as what the first time and then realized it actually is which. And then...
Which one do you think was added?
It's wrong, but...
It's definitely wrong.
Listen, I don't know.
I guess technically this one could be a trick answer, but when I say added, let me clarify. We'll give a little bit of extra time. Added meaning not part of the original opening day thing. So think about that. So I'm going to give you guys, because I realize that could be a little confusing, so I'm giving you like an extra 20 seconds here. Added after the opening. And I'll tell you why in just a second, because I just realized why it could be confusing. No, actually, it shouldn't be confusing.
Bless it.
It's fine. Just give the answer. You still got like 10 more seconds. Time. The correct answer is Triceratops spin. That is when that was added.
Great. We all
Don't you-
suck.
Don't you love Triceratops spin? It's
Yes.
basically Dumbo. It's basically Aladdin. Actually, I think that one goes a little bit faster than all of those ones. It seems
But
like
it's a shorter ride. Like, it feels so short.
And to me, it actually, I mean, Dumbo fits well where it is, but like that one, at least in that carnival area in the Dino Land, it fits really well with the theming
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because everything's supposed to be whimsical and goofy and having fun and all that kind of stuff. All right, question 12. Here we go.
Who was the fourth train of Walt Disney World named after? Who was the fourth train? Don't you mean what?
Excuse me, but no.
I don't know.
Who? No.
It's
who?
a person that's
Who?
named after? Oh.
A who? It's like the Alice in Wonderland.
Who?
What are you?
Who was the fourth train of Walt Disney World named after?
Yes, Avery, it was Dumbo 3.0. Actually, yeah, I guess that would be the third one. Of the three.
So just Dumbo 3.0.
He's not wrong. I mean, it's essentially what it is, just a spinner. Who was named for the fourth Walt Disney World
Question.
engine? Answer.
What's Roy's middle name?
Why are you saying things before the answer's up? And time. The correct answer is Roy O. Disney. I believe it's Oliver. I think it is. The last one to get it on time, I believe, was Leonard. Yes,
Are we counting Leonard's?
Yes. Question marks. Fine. He can be unsure, but he gave the correct answer.
No.
Roy. Oh, that's, I guess, technically.
He got first and last name right. I say we count it, and I already wrote in pen.
Technically, I shouldn't give Leonard the point because there is a Roy E. Disney, I think. But
but look what he said. I typed O for goodness sakes.
I know, and we're gonna give it to him. Leonard and Avery are the ones who got it. Roy O. Disney. So Roy, obviously Walt's brother, was named for that one.
I freaking hate autocorrect sometimes.
Don't you love it? It's just awful. All right, question. What are we on? 13? 13? Here we go.
In what city did High School Musical The Concert debut? Kyle, O was for Oliver.
That's what I just said.
But I'm saying I love the name Oliver.
No.
And it's Disney.
No, we're not naming our future children Oliver. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like the name Oliver, if you have someone named Oliver, but I just hate that name. Sorry.
Well, how about we name our baby Roy?
Middle name.
No.
Roy. What city was High School the Musical The Concert debuting?
Have y'all seen the TikTok that's going around of High School Musical if it actually sounded like what they were doing when they're in the kitchen and they're like beating on the pots and pans? It is so raggedy.
I haven't seen
It's
that one yet.
hilarious. I sent it to you.
You send me too many things. Time. The correct answer is San Diego. Not going to finish that quote either, but San Diego. The only one to get it on time, Mr. Avery. Good job, Avery. San Diego. Do you know what I'm referencing?
No.
It's a quote from Anchorman, but this is a family show, so we're not going to finish the last part of it because
Say anything with Will Ferrell. It's probably just
I
other than
mean,
Elf.
there's some good quotes from several of those movies that you could probably say, but that is particularly one we will not say here on this channel.
Okay,
Sorry.
question 14.
Question. There we go.
In what classic Disney movie did Louis Rutten have a role? Considering I don't know who that is, I'm not going to know.
I didn't either, but I like to throw different things in there sometimes.
In what classic Disney movie did Louis Rutten have a role?
Avery, that's a bad joke. It's a bad dad joke.
I don't get it.
San Diego was the last answer. I bet we could find Carmen San Diego. It was just playing off of that. It's a dad joke. It's quintessential dad joke stuff.
Her name is San Diego. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Leonard, you might have to update your stream because there is a little bit of delay. So, there's always a delay. Time, by the way. There is always a little bit of a delay, but sometimes it gets increased if you don't update every once in a while. Daniel was the last one to get it on time. I did see his come through. Cinderella, night and day, it's Cinderella. So Daniel and Avery were the only ones to get it on
And
time.
Jessica.
Jessica doesn't count.
But I just guessed. I guessed before all of y'all typed
But
that.
let's think about it. Like I said, a classic Disney film. So how many? If you said classic Disney film, like give me the ones you would think of. Cinderella.
Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
What else?
Sleeping Beauty.
Sure. Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland,
Okay.
Jungle Book, that kind of stuff. The classic Disney films.
Question 15.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest. Question 15. Let's go.
All right, here we go. 15.
Which 80s and 90s sitcom starring Jaleel White first aired on ABC?
Yeah.
Avery gets my bonus point.
That was a good one, Avery.
Which 80s and 90s sitcom starring Jaleel White first aired on ABC?
I do have the Thanos gauntlet back there. You can kind of, let's see, I'm gonna lean this way. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see the mug, but the gauntlet's down in the bottom part of the shelf.
If you see me crying, it's because I'm married to Kyle and he breaks me down every day.
Oh my gosh. Gag. Just gag everywhere.
8 says all of my correct answers are worth 3 points.
Oh,
3 times
wow.
the points.
Pandering.
So then, therefore, I have 9 points.
Pandering. And time. The correct answer, Family Matters. Avery and Allie Rose were the only ones to get it on time.
Avery 8 and Allie Rose?
Where?
8's literally right between the two
How
of them.
did I miss him?
Because you're a dum-dum.
Apparently it was just because that last comment, I guess. Family Matters. I love that show.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's a good show all the way around. It's got good characters, good comedies, good messages.
The dad.
The
cop dad.
The dad
He's
is
my
probably
favorite.
like he's probably the best comedy thing right there. And I related a lot to the teenage guy when I was watching it because he was like the athlete and I thought I was an athlete and
You were an athlete. It doesn't matter how good you are, you're still an athlete.
But like he was going through some of the same things that I was at the same time. So it was like a really relatable TV show. Did I do that? I used to be able to do a really good Urkel, but
I feel like you used to do it much better than that.
All right, here we go.
Question 16.
Question 16. There we go.
How many attractions reopened with the Wonders of Life Pavilion in 2006?
By the way, while we have a second here, because I see it on Jessica's thing, this is why we have it up. 12 months of being a channel member, part of our Powerline, Daniel. It just popped up in there. Congrats, Daniel. I see it just popped up on there, so good job.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't even start
You're
the timer
such
because I was
idiots.
so excited about that. Congrats, Daniel. All right, you got a few more seconds because I started that one late. Wow. Just take a guess.
In my head.
You are so close, by the way.
Oh, dang it.
And time. The correct answer, 3. Jessica got 4. Cranium Command, Body Wars, and I forget the name of the last one, but they were listed on there. Only 3 attractions when it reopened because it closed, reopened, and then went away forever. And now it's the Festival Pavilion for now.
Festival of the Lion King.
But now it's going to be eventually the Pixar Play, not Pixar Play, the Play Pavilion. Whale. A making of me. Thank you. I knew somebody was going to know it. Question 17.
What classic Disney movie received a remake in 1996?
Yeah, Avery, it said it wasn't part of that, but I mean, maybe it was later on after the reopening.
What classic Disney movie received a remake in 1996?
Take a stab at that one. You might be able to spot the difference. Do you know it now?
No. That's all I think of is The Office.
What?
What are the differences between these two pictures? They're the same picture.
There are a lot of spots in here.
Oh.
The correct answer is 101 Dalmatians. Leonard got it in on time. Last one. So we got Leonard, Daniel. That's it. Yeah. Everybody else got it in just before the time ran out there, or after the time ran out. Good job, guys. 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close. I remember seeing that in theaters, like how hyped we were for that one.
That's a good one.
Would you consider 101 Dalmatians a classic too? I think I would.
Yeah, for sure.
It's in there.
We should go watch Cruella again.
It was a good movie. It's a good movie.
Question 18.
18.
In what state was MCU star Chadwick Boseman born? In what state was MCU star Chadwick Boseman born?
Wakanda forever.
Is my answer correct?
Nope.
I had a 1 in 50 shot. And I know 2 of them weren't right. 1 in 48 shot. Yes.
Wait. Oh, because you missed. Okay, I got it now. Like, I was like, you did your math wrong there.
No, I said I knew it wasn't in 2 of them.
How'd you know it wasn't in 2 of them?
Well, I knew it wasn't in the states that I've lived in my life.
Well, you probably could have missed that. Time, the correct answer is South Carolina. WDW Fanatic was the last one to get it on time. So WDW Fanatic and Avery, great job. South Carolina. Allie Rose with the solid state, which I'm sure she got auto-corrected to South Carolina, but it was after the timer. What?
How is solid state?
I don't know,
get
but
auto-corrected? Or she's saying that South Carolina is a solid state because she's from there.
that could be. Absolutely, but I assumed it was an autocorrect. We'll find out when she writes something here in just a second. It is autocorrected to weirder things than that before, and more
Question
confusing.
19.
All right, second to last question. Here we go.
In what year was the first Epcot holidays around the world held?
Yeah, what do you think on that? Don't look.
Not looking.
Got it.
In what year was the first Epcot holidays around the world held? Oh.
Was it?
Solid liquid gas. We both missed that. Man.
Right here, just right over our heads, completely like over my
She
balding
was
head.
factual, though.
She was factual, and for that bonus point for being scientific. Because by trade, I am a scientist.
And for confusing both of
Time.
us.
Yes. Time.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got that one. It was 1996. I think everybody was still like focused on the whole
Kyle
solid
Jessica,
state.
you're an idiot!
Yes. When the joke is over your head. Yes, we were.
Don't you wish that there was like, you know how they can do like the like
1996.
button? There should be like an idiot button, like,
Yes.
wow,
We'll have
guys.
a idiot button for the two of us when we make a stupid. Like every time I do a typo, every time I do one of those. Nobody pointed out my typo tonight, and I even saw it. Did you see it?
No.
Yes. Wasn't that bad. It was just a spelling mistake. All right. Question 20.
What was the original name of the Ferris wheel in California Adventure?
You don't know this. The amount you're writing is wrong.
I know.
I'm going to read what it is just because it's not even, it's nowhere near the right answer.
My pen is dying. What was the original name of the Ferris wheel in California Adventure?
Jessica wrote Mickey's Wheel of Doom.
Because if you've ever ridden it,
It was fun.
and you did that little thing, like I said, the girl behind us was throwing up. So
Was she really throwing up behind us?
We talked about this on our last trivia night.
I don't remember.
That's why they had to slow the ride down, because she was barfing so much.
Wow. All right, time. The correct answer is Sunwheel. The only one to get it
that's
on time was Avery. Good job, Avery. Sunwheel. Now called Mickey's, or Pixar Pal Around, I think is what it's called now, or something like that.
I just call it the Ferris wheel.
And it was called Mickey's Fun Wheel when they took the sun down and put the Mickey up over it and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, all right, Jessica is tallying up the points right now, and we will, oh, she's already done with it. All right, here we go. These are all your points. These will go into a hat this many times, and we will then figure out from there, you know, who the winner for tonight is. So
But now, what about those?
yes, well, Pamela, we've got to figure out your points. Sorry, she and I had some miscommunications tonight on that one, so we will. No, she didn't listen. But anyway, if she's going to point fingers, I'm going to point fingers. Avery with 13, Daniel with 7, Leonard with 6, Allie Rose with 7, 8 with 6. God, that throws me off.
8 with 6.
We got to start writing Cosmic 8 because that's in his name now too. But 8 with 6, WDW Fanatic with 3. All right, good job, guys. Good trivia night.
It's a great job.
All the way around. We'll announce the winner next week. We'll be live again as we march through the Christmas holidays, and we hope that you guys can hang out with us again on that date. So, Jessica, you got anything else?
That's all.
Folks?
Have a great time.
That's all, folks. Thank you guys for hanging out with us until we assemble again,
May the force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.